Mad Alliance was howling as Joe, aka Mad Joe up C. So I'm going to be covering some of the different battles and fights from Avengers Infinity War, and I want to cover this battle in Scotland because this isn't a battle, fight. I want to cover this fight in Scotland because I feel it's being a little overlooked. I mean, yes, it is being noticed, of course, but I just feel it's being a little overshadowed over the New York battle, the Titan battle, and the Battle of Wakanda. Those are the three ones that everybody is talking about, but you don't hear the battle in Scotland being talked about as much, and I understand why, because the least happened in that battle, but still I want to talk about it just because I want to show it some love and appreciation, because I enjoyed it, and like I said, I feel like it's just being overshadowed a little bit by some of the other battles that happened. So I know Steve and Nat and Falcon are there, but I want us to talk about like where it first starts, like where Wanda and Vision, they're outside talking together. They see the TV, you know, Tony Stark is missing, which I actually want to mention something funny about that. On the some of you probably don't know this, but on the TV screen when it says Tony Stark gone missing and you see the photo of Tony Stark, that photo is a photo of Robert Downey Jr. in real life from a press tour for Spider-Man Homecoming. That's what that photo is. So they used that photo of RDJ in real life for Avengers Infinity War. I thought that was really funny. And at this point, you know, well, Robert Downey Jr. basically is Tony Stark. Tony Stark is Robert Downey Jr. They're one and the same pretty much now. So it's completely okay with me, and it's something really cool that I think that they did, and that some people probably did not notice, but it is something that I noticed. And it was like I said in my video for the New York battle, like I said in that video, Thanos, he got busy. Like, he got busy getting the stones after he got the first one. He got the Power Stone, then right after that, got the Space Stone, then right after that, he sent two members each from his Black Order to the two different locations on Earth to get the last two Infinity Stones that were on Earth. And so right after Vision's like, I gotta go, if this is what the stone is warning me about, this is what it's telling me about, right when he's about to go leave, that's when Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight come and attack them. And you know, people were saying, wow, Vision, really? He was weak during the whole movie, he wasn't helpful at all. Well, guys, you gotta understand, he got stabbed by Corvus Glaive's glaive, you know, and some people are like, well, isn't Vision made out of vibranium? Like, isn't he made of all these different substances? Well, yeah, but okay, look, this is why it gets a pass, okay? Is he made out of vibranium? Yes. But he was phasing from his human form to his android form. At least, that, like, I believe that's what he was doing, because he was saying, I gotta go, you know. And so, as he was about to go, well, yeah, he was phasing because he had his android body look when he got stabbed by the glaive. So, yeah, that is vibranium, but he was in the middle of phasing when he got stabbed. So the, you know, density of the metals, I guess the densities lessened or something, and so it allowed the glaive to go through. Not only that, but I don't really know anything about the glaive, but I do know that it is really powerful, and apparently it can cut through like really tough things in the Marvel universe. That's what I've heard. I'm not going to lie and act like I know all the specifics and everything, but that's what I've heard, is that it's extremely powerful. So that, along with Vision being in the middle of phasing, it gets a pass for me why the glaive was able to go through him. And yeah, because of that, you know, it stopped him from being able to phase, and it pretty much messed up his systems, you know, for the rest of the movie. So I mean, yeah, it would have been cool to see Vision go all out, but he never had a chance to, because as soon as he got stabbed with the glaive, that was pretty much it. His systems were messed up. But it isn't that big of an issue to me, for me, because we got to see how OP he was in Age of Ultron, and in Civil War. So I mean, we know that Vision's OP, and we got to see him be OP. But in this movie, he was basically kind of like a MacGuffin, and kind of like the damsel in distress in a way, you know. Which the way they executed it, the way they had it play out, I'm okay with it, you know. And after that, Corvus tried to get the stone with his glaive. Wanda had an amazing moment. Pretty much this entire fight, she had an amazing moment. Fighting Proxima Midnight, seeing these two ladies go at it, it was absolutely amazing. Seeing how Scarlet, seeing how Wanda, her powers have evolved. Like, you know, in Civil War, we saw her kind of leap up into the air, use her powers to leap up into the air during the initial airport attack when they all attacked each other. But then in Infinity War, we got to see her use, like, she was able to pretty much fly. Like, pretty much completely fly with her powers. And so, yeah, seeing her go against Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, it was absolutely amazing. And then in the train station, oh my, guys, when Proxima Midnight, she knew something was up, and she looked over at the train, and then Wanda's like, oh shoot, what's she looking at? And then Wanda looks back too, and then oh my god, whoa, oh my god. Okay, so the train goes by, and then you see the silhouette, the shadow of Steve Rogers. I'm not going to call him Captain America, because he's not, even though he wasn't directly addressed as Nomad at all. Even though he was called Cap by Bruce, but that's just because Bruce hasn't known what's going on anymore. He doesn't know that. He's not taking up the Captain America name anymore. But you know, due to him not being Captain America anymore, I'm not going to call him that. I'll call him either Steve or Nomad, since that's pretty much what he is, even though he wasn't directly addressed as that. But anyway, seeing the silhouette and you knowing who it was, okay, the first thing that happened, nobody cheered during that moment, but you just heard people go like, oh my god. That's what you heard first, when it first showed the silhouette. Then, when Proxima, when she threw her spear, you see Cap catch it with one hand, and she's like, oh shoot, oh god. And then you see Cap that's when the theater freaking erupted and turned into a stadium. People were cheering I was cheering, I was clapping, people were cheering, people were clapping when you just see Cap come out of the shadow looking like a freaking hardcore boss ready to kick some butt. Oh my god. It was so amazing. And he actually throws the spear. I'm actually surprised Proxima Midnight, because I believe with her mind, she can change the density of the spear, I believe, to make it, I guess, lighter or heavier. So I'm surprised she actually didn't do that, especially when Nat was holding it, because she was holding it for a while fighting Corvus Glaive. And so they all come in. Cap, Falcon kicks Proxima, then Nat comes in. But I really want to talk about Nat, because in this specific sequence of the fight, yes, it was awesome seeing Cap, but Cap had his moment when he came out from the shadows. That's all he had to do to have his moment. Nat had her moment when she was actually fighting. For me, Nat had the best moment right here in terms of Falcon, Nat, and Cap. She had the best moment right here because she could, and I want to talk about this. I think I've actually talked about this in another video. I think my video where I was talking about characters who I love and appreciate more after Infinity War, and Nat was one of them. I think I discussed this scene a little bit, but I want to go further in detail in it since we're now talking about this entire battle or fight. But yeah, seeing Nat go all out on Corvus Glaive, it was absolutely amazing. And people were like, okay, wow, really? Nat was really able to take out Corvus Glaive? Just like, really? She's just a human. Really? But, okay, listen, hear me out, okay? Now, I'm not the one to try to defend everything in a movie, okay? I'm not one of those people. I'm just stating facts that happen to maybe, see if some of you will see it differently after what I say. But we're all entitled to our opinions, and I'm completely fine with that. But I just want to state some facts. It is a fact that Nat completely surprise attacked Corvus Glaive, okay? And once she surprise attacked him, she went ham on him, okay? She completely took advantage. She took complete advantage of that surprise attack, and she didn't give him a chance to fight. Like, if you were really paying attention and watching it, she didn't give him a chance to fight back. Once she came in and had her surprise attack, and Steve threw her midnight spear, she went all ham on Corvus Glaive with it. She went completely ham. It was so amazing seeing her fight. Like, it really made me this movie really made me appreciate Natasha more than I already have. I mean, I already know I did a video on that, but still, like, it just really did. It was so I loved watching Natasha fight in this scene. So yeah, she like I said, she completely surprise attacked Corvus Glaive. She went ham on him with the spear, stuck him with the spear. She didn't give him a chance to fight back. She took complete advantage of that surprise attack, okay? And so that's why I think, I can see it happening that she defeated Corvus Glaive, and then Midnight was like, you're not going to get the chance to let this happen again. So they went off, and yeah, that was actually it. It ended after that because obviously they left, and they went back on the Quinjet, and yeah, they went back to. It was also, this moment was also amazing. Them finally going back home basically, because Sam was like, "Where are we going?" And Steve was like, "We're going back home." And also, I really love the moment between Vision and Steve when Vision said, "Thank you, Captain." Because they were on opposing sides in Civil War. So seeing that interaction, that nice interaction, and it just shows that Steve, like he told Tony, just because they're broken up, Steve is always there. He's still got their backs. Like Steve had said, he told Tony, "If you need me, I'll be here." And so Bruce called and said that, Vision would need some help. And so Steve went to Vision's aid, and he freaking helped him. And, Vision said, "Thank you." And it was just a really good moment because we knew they were on opposing sides in Civil War. So to see them, patch that up for the fate of the universe, it was really amazing to see. And that moment was already amazing. So think about how it'll be when we see the Tony Steve reunion. Obviously, they kind of have a little bit of beef, but like Steve said, he'll be there for them. So, yeah, that was a really good moment between them. And yeah, I don't want to overdo it because I think that's pretty much all that happened after that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, okay, on that entire fight scene. I guess you would call it the Scotland fight because it happened in Scotland. So yeah, that whole Scotland fight scene. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions on it down below in the comments section. Definitely let me know how you reacted to seeing Steve come out of the shadows, because for me, I was clapping and cheering. It was one of the best moments in the film. One of the best moments behind seeing Thor and Rocket and Groot show up in Wakanda. Seeing Cap come out from the shadows was probably second best moment for me. And then Iron Man suit up, his first suit up, probably being third best moment. Yeah, that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed, let me know your thoughts. Links on my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel would enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong notification bell to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. My name is Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope y'all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.